Okay. Last chance. You know what I didn't realize, Iceman, also when I just said that there was only one entry so far. There was only one entry. Is that for real? There was only one, and now there's two? And now there's two? All right. This is like a coin flip this time. This is sweet. This is very cool. Okay. So, are you sure? No one else for Outlast? No other entries for Outlast? Last chance. Last chance. Xbone and Mac only here. Your PCs serve other purposes. Well, I mean, I think when I say PC, the Steam keys, many of these games are cross-platform. They are cross-play. So while I don't have it written down, a lot of these Steam keys are also for Mac, by the way, Critical. I just don't know exactly which ones. Okay, so just in case, Critical 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You're not hearing me count down, but that's why I typed that in chat. 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, and the winner is... the winner is Iceman. Iceman, congratulations. And yes, you are still in the sub raffle. And what can I do here? Hey, congratulations, Iceman. What horror games do I like? Myth, Alex, I played more horror games last October than I ever had before. Alien Isolation was fantastic. We did a 31-hour Halloween stream. I played it on Nightmare blind on Halloween last year, and that was awesome and brutal and painful and just really cool. Let me get this to you, Iceman, while I'm thinking about it. Okay, so now the next raffle is going to be for regulars, and it is going to be Far Cry Blood Dragon. The one after that is going to be for anyone, and that's going to be for This War of Mine, which looks very interesting, and I actually bought before it came around in a bundle. And then we'll do a regulars only for Rayman Origins, and then the sub only at the end of the stream. So we are getting there. We are getting there. Iceman, I think you'll really like Outlast. That'll be a really cool one to see a stream as well. Outlast was great. I liked the main game better than the Whistleblower DLC, but I think that's because it was longer. Cool. There we go. What other horror games? I have not really played any of the popular horror games like Resident Evil series and Silent Hill. I played Resident Evil 4 in October. It was fun. It was really hard to learn the controls, and then I really liked it once I did. But Alien Isolation was so cool. So still need to play the DLC.
Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti descendat super vos et maneat semper.
Grazie, padre. Bernardo?
It's all here. Swords, staves, axes, armor, bows. Our men will want for nothing.
I take this gift to mean the Pope consents.
He gave his blessing to the operation. As long as nobody's killed.
We're all set for the Duomo in the morning, Signore.
Nice.
The bait's been laid, but it wasn't easy. His fool brother keeps changing his plans.
See, we'll need to be on hand to make sure Giuliano even gets out of bed for church tomorrow.
What is it, Jacopo? Do you think they suspect something?
Impossible. The Medici are too arrogant or too stupid to even notice. Likely a bit of both.
Do not underestimate our enemies, Francesco. Or have you already forgotten how your son was murdered?
We'll suffer no such surprises this time, Maestro. You have my word.
Molto bene. I should be off. I've some other business to attend to before I return to Rome. Gentlemen, tomorrow, a new sun rises over Firenze. May the Father of
Lamia.
understanding
Okay.
guide us.
May the Father of understanding guide us.
Open the sarcophagus.
Look at that statue.
Molto bene.
It's identical to one in the Villa Auditore. I think you've stumbled onto one of
this
the
is on
assassin's
PC.
tombs Ezio's uncle mentioned.
Wow.
Now that we know the way in, I'll tag the landmarks containing tombs in the database.
You haven't seen Alien. Which one do you mean that you haven't seen? What was, I mean, the fourth one was awful. Don't watch the fourth one. Oh, watch them all, but the fourth one was terrible. What was the fourth one called? I think I've forgotten on purpose. Resurrection? Is that what the fourth one was called? Three was cool. It's not really a director's cut because Fincher wouldn't get behind it, but a lot of the restored footage to 3 made 3 quite a bit better. Oh, you haven't seen Isolation. It's very cool. They really got the atmosphere right. That was the one. The one with Winona Ryder. And I didn't even mind Winona Ryder in it. Actually, the director they picked for that, he's a good director. If you've ever seen The City of Lost Children, it's an excellent film. He's a very eccentric, artsy kind of director. And The City of Lost Children was a very interesting film. And he brought some of the actors he's used in other films into Alien Resurrection. And it was just strange. It was just strange. It had almost a comedic element to it that didn't quite fit. And oh well, that was my opinion there, but RoboCop, I like 3, but not as much as the others. I thought the history tie-ins were poorly done in 3. I actually didn't mind Connor as a character. I kind of liked Connor. Brooding, not exciting, but I thought Connor was a good character. Welcome back, Novian. How are you today? It was Iceman. Outlast was for Mac and PC. A lot of those Steam games have gotten ported. More and more.
I know where Francesco will be and when. But
what is it?
I overheard something. They have weapons, enough for a battalion. Even the Pope has given support.
Typical of Sixtus, but... what the hell are they planning?
I couldn't understand the specifics, but it involves the Medici. And it begins tomorrow morning at the Duomo.
The Medici will all be there for Sunday service. Along with the rest of Firenze.
They're going to do it
I'm
right
good,
in the middle of High Mass.
Good, thank you.
But it's also a chance for me to blend with the crowd, get close, and stop this madness.
If they succeed. If we lose Lorenzo and Firenze falls to the Pazzi...
It will not come to that. I promise.
I hope you are right.
Secret locations, assassin tombs. Explore assassin tombs to find the seals. Those are the very special ones. We needed 6 seals. Assassin tombs. Who is my favorite assassin? Who is my favorite assassin? Probably Ezio. But maybe Evie. Maybe. Adewale is pretty cool. Addy's awesome. Kenway's good. Yours would be Jacob. But they've had a lot of good assassins. Their main characters have always been pretty strong. Just a little bit farther. Nice. Nice touch. I was trying to keep you out of the water there, Ezio. Hey, Manny, what's happening? Welcome, welcome. How's your day been? Can I actually climb out? Yes. Loot. Loot the boat. Papa Minsky, are you taking off? Or are you just talking to Hazcat about something? Manny, what a boring work day. Work days are boring sometimes, yeah? Was it just too normal, too boring? What kind of excitement were you hoping for in your work day? Critical, all you got from Prometheus is that we were created by the alien beings, they hated us, they wanted to wipe us out, but they screwed up. Well, I mean, that was most of it. That was most of it. Wonder what's for sale. Hey, Daisy, how's the Creed going? It's going well. Kim, you're still working today, right? And then you get a few days? I know, I think I've confused it twice. Is it Wednesday or Thursday? It's your vacation starts. Your vacation of sorts. Small weapons. Knife, dagger, stiletto. So we've got this dagger. And there's much better stuff to be had. What are we using? I don't even know what I'm using, but this falchion... Have more speed, same damage, less deflection. An old Syrian sword. Same damage, same speed, more deflection. Let's not worry about it for now. Armor, we can buy more pieces of armor. And how much do we have? Oh, chair. We've got 15K, almost 16,000. So we could buy much fancier. Do we have to buy all the pieces? Vambrises, chest guard, Greaves, and Spalders. Okay, I see. Greaves upgrades. We don't have Vambrises or chest guard yet. Hey, Spider, thank you for the host, man. How was the stream today? Are you all done? Did you just wrap up? Awesome. Can we also get a streamer command on Spider, since the host command didn't seem to actually spit one out? But many of you already know the Bearded Spider here on Twitch. He's a friend and an awesome streamer. You should definitely check him out sometime. Give him a follow. Click, click. Hey, Cream. I'm on the fence about an Assassin's Creed film. I don't know. We'll see what happens. 6, 11. We couldn't quite buy everything. We could at least get a couple pieces.
A pleasure. Do come again?
Hey, thank you. We are woo. Thank you, man.
Such unbelievable prices I have for you, stimatic clienti. You will say I am quite pazzo.
Just general topical is what me is just doing general topical deflection as per my hopes to not do politics and religion. Cheers.
Get down from there!
Get down from there! No thanks. Let's keep going. Who wants to get down from there? Witcher doesn't, Dark Souls 3 doesn't, but this game gives you motion sickness. Well, it has a lot of vertical space that's used differently. There's a lot of objects that pass in front of and behind other objects, way more than Dark Souls and Witcher, which are far more grounded, even as you climb things, even as you climb mountains in Witcher, or towers in Dark Souls. I mean, look at this. This city has so many layers of depth when you pan the camera. Maybe it has something to do with that. Maybe it's something else about presentation. But have you ever played Mirror's Edge? I still haven't played it. I put it on the schedule once, and it got bumped due to time. And I'm afraid of heights, so I'm kind of afraid of playing Mirror's Edge. When I first played Assassin's Creed games, these games used to trigger my fear of heights. I would have the physical reactions, many of the physical reactions. Now I can fall, and it doesn't even do that. I know I'm gonna get hurt, but my feet would itch, and I'd lean towards getting sweaty very quickly. But my feet would itch. It's one of the weird things that happens. My fear of heights gets triggered. Has anyone had any buffering today? We've actually dropped 14,000 frames today. It's just been spread out over the past 8 hours. So, could be a bad route to the Twitch server. It could be TDS. Could always be TDS. Five Finger Fillet, how you doing? Dying Light gave you vertigo? That stinks. But yeah, Dying Light actually got me a bit too. Some of those places you climbed to were insane. Wolves in sheep's clothing. Creeps, you hate heights. You don't know how you made it through the military. Because you're tough, because you're hard as nails. Cheers. And no choice. You did have one buffering. If, just a heads up, it's past 5 here. If we have major stream difficulties, if the stream drops, I apologize in advance. In terms of the raffles, we'll do the sub-raffle no matter what, because the entries are automatic. And we'll finish the other ones tomorrow if need be. I'd like to go another 4 hours. That's the plan. That's the plan. But if for some reason I can't, we'll finish the raffles tomorrow when we pick up the game. Either way, we're picking up the game tomorrow. Correct, RoboCop. That's awesome, Novian. I don't know why you get lucky with that, considering some of the troubles, but... I don't know if I want to be up high or what kind of cover I'm going to need to take. The Assassin Tomb icon appearing on database pop-up indicates a secret entrance is located on this landmark. Man, you get to check out Oculus. Sweet. I'm not dead set on getting into it, but I'm very curious about it.
There's Giuliano, Lorenzo's brother. Where is Francesco? There he is. Time to strike.
Crepa! Traditore! Giuliano! No! No! In nome di Dio! Vi scongiuro, pietà!
Nessuna pietà! Cane maledetto! Muori! Muori! Muori!
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Hello there, Lynx. Thank you for the follow.
Your day is
welcome
done,
aboard.
Lorenzo. Your
Welcome, welcome.
entire family dies by my sword.
Infame! Mercy! I kill you!
You brought this on yourself! Die! Just die already!
Please! I need help!
I'll get back to that question. I didn't really like it. The stuff outside of the Animus hasn't really interested me at all too much. Desmond's was probably the most interesting. Hey, come on, are you gonna actually counter him? No, you're not going to.
He's bolting. Stop him.
Why do you keep putting your sword away? I'm not sure why the sword keeps going away. Grab him, break his guard. Okay, this is falling apart really quickly. Why do you keep putting your sword away? I don't understand why the sword keeps going away. Please kill him. Headbutt, throw him, something. Your sword. What are you doing? Fine, do it like that.
Don't leave me.
This is so weird right now. This was all going fine. De Medici is now at great risk. And I spend most of my time failing to counter Pretty Boy over here. Come on. There we go. Was it an order of operations problem? All right, RoboCop. See you in a bit.
It's nothing. But the man who did this to you has to pay.
Not now. I need help first. To my home. People I trust there. Can you...
Follow my lead.
I'm losing a lot of blood.
He's almost dead. Yes, this is finally true.
He's
almost dead. Hey, middle-aged stream, how you been? Thank you for the host, and welcome. Hey, and there the host message worked that time. Excellent.
I'll wipe his entire family from the city.
You should talk to this doctor over here. Lorenzo, talk to this doctor. Talk to this doctor.
Or I'll be delivering a corpse.
Seriously, conserve your energy and talk to the Il Dottore. Middle-aged stream, another good and mature stream to check out sometime. I say mature, none of us are really mature. But middle-aged stream, not in jest. You can find a good chill time there. Check them out and give them a follow. I don't know if we're gonna make it.
Stay close.
I'm more than capable of cutting you down.
There's way too much to defend him from, I think. We got a lot of incoming. See, we know what's coming in from behind. Let's do a little map check too. Hello, dogs. Hi, Jez. We need to go. Well, north, but
on me.
Leave me alone. Please, leave me alone. I swear.
I wonder if he would climb over the rooftops with me. He probably wouldn't. He's also bleeding, so he probably can't. That one guard looks like he was running away. Oh shit!
I'm more than capable of cutting you down.
This is a problem.
I've not forgotten.
I do have medicine. There we go. I'll use the medicine. I can't heal him. No! Shit! This is really iffy. De Medici is almost dead. Escort missions, your favorite. How you doing? Oh, beautiful. Except for knocking down my charge. Alright, Novian, you're gonna go stream Just Cause 3. Have fun. Have a great stream. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Someone coming. Come on, run faster. Let's go. Go, go, go. Oh my god! We're so screwed. Did you see that? We were there! We were there! We were there. And then look at this. There's like 10 guys coming in. We're so dead. He's dead. I could probably live. He won't heal. This is about to go downhill. Look at this shit.
I had hoped.
Here I am executing one guy, 2 guys, 3. Come on, come on! How many executions can I perform quickly enough to save this guy's life? This way. Yes, this way. This way. Walk this way.
Let's go.
Wow!
Lorenzo's been wounded. Aprite la porta. What's the password? Polizia, open the maledetta porta.
By the thrice greatest, come in quickly. The
See you
city
soon.
is at war. Hurry!
Wait. I am in your debt. Tell me, why did you help me?
You are not the only one who lost a brother to the Pazzi. My name is Ezio Auditore.
Ah. You're Giovanni's son. Your father was a good man. He understood honor, loyalty.
The Pazzi thugs are storming the Palazzo della Signoria. We cannot hold them off much longer. No. If they get inside, they'll murder
Dog
our
invasion.
supporters and put their own devils in power.
Then my survival would mean nothing. I have to... Francesco de Pazzi. Help save our city, Auditore. Kill him.
Fair enough, Manny. Yeah, it pretty much is. Doesn't mean I can't screw things up, but the pressure is nothing like the pressure to perform that Dark Souls, Demon Souls gives you. Francesco de
Pazzi. Brought up as a noble in a city captivated by the newly rich Medici family, Francesco was taught to hate the middle class and its social climbers. Dismayed, he watched as the Medici Bank eclipsed his own, and centuries of influence over the Florentine government slipped away. It looks like the Spaniard offered him a solution. Rather than compete in something as dirty as banking, Francesco only had to do one thing for the Templars, one thing to put the middle class in their place for good. Kill the Medici. Giovanni Auditore tried to stop Francesco by putting him in jail, but the Templars took care of that.
Stay back! Behind! Guard! Murderer!
Did I actually mute the mic when I went to deal with that? Cool, thank you. The dogs were flipping out. I was worried one of them got a rib bone. Anyways, I didn't know I muted it. I thought I just put the headphones down. Cool. The map is opening up. Florence. Okay, how about some viewpoints before we start another mission? Sometimes the missions will take you near the viewpoints anyways. At least a few of them they will, but let's unlock a few. We could tear down some posters too. Posters seem to me like the easiest way to get your notoriety down. Ouch. Hey, Ezio, please.
You shouldn't be up here.
You shouldn't be up here either. No! Oh, you did it again. That scared the hell out of me. Wow. Yeah, Manny, I was talking about that. That's exactly what I was thinking. Nobody else seemed to get excited about that. The lucky German gamers who were going to get to play Blood and Wine early on April 29th seems to indicate to me that Blood and Wine must be finished or almost finished. Lamia, it's strawberry rhubarb. Strawberry rhubarb. Hey Ardix, what's going on? How you been? Yes, very excited for Blood and Wine. And you realize at this point, I kind of joked about stretching the NG Plus all the way from where it started until Blood and Wine came out. We haven't finished Hearts of Stone. It's April. We've got the schedule nearly fleshed out through the middle of May, which means we're going to be able to stretch this NG Plus all the way through. We'll finish Hearts of Stone NG Plus, and then we'll move on to Blood and Wine when it comes out. It's cool. The timing's actually going to work. How the heck am I supposed to get... You're gonna go all the way? Are you gonna go all the way? Passed by it, didn't I? It's not all the way up top. We don't need to get up to the top, do we? Oh, that's scary. Who knows? It could be Lamia. Maybe Lamia will get to play it early. Yes, Ardix, once. I've played it once before. It was years ago. Can I jump? You know what? He's going to jump up right from here. I've been making too much out of this. He's going to jump up. He's going to do one of those grabs like that. Sweet. Just like you, long time ago. It's good to see you, Ardix. How you been? Overclock. Rather than worry about overclocking the 980, I need to do a bit of a PC rebuild sometime this year to go with it, to match it. I keep forgetting them, Ardix. I keep forgetting how much cool stuff there is. And every once in a while when I look at the description of a building, there'll be a note to check it out for that, and I keep forgetting, even with the extra notes and reminders. Big picture. We're spending the week on this, but then we'll switch to Syndicate for one day, not to play through the story again, but to do the DLC, Maharaja and Deadly Crimes. That'll probably be Saturday. It'll probably be all day Saturday, but that depends on finishing this by Friday, or sometime Friday. I'm not trying to 100% this, but I'm up for doing pretty much whatever. In addition to the main story, however long that might take, 20 to 30 hours, we can do some side stuff. But does that mean trying to go for all the codex pages or trying to do the assassin tombs? I don't really have a plan, so let me know what you think. What do the assassin tombs look like? Are they even on the map here? Okay, well, a couple more viewpoints, and then we'll go back to the quests for now. The Assassin Tombs are awesome. I seem to remember them being awesome. I don't think I did them all. I think I did a few. But that might be fun to do some puzzles. The climbing, the parkour in this game is more puzzle-like. We talked about it a bit earlier today. It's a lot more puzzle-like than in the later games where things got simplified in many ways. The mechanics of the parkour were simplified, but also the demands of what you did with the parkour were simplified. It was more get from A to B by whatever means. And in some of the earlier games, you didn't have as many choices as to how you would get up. You had to figure it out. It was kind of like a Tomb Raider, old Tomb Raider puzzle, having to find the way. It wasn't always levers, but it was more of jumping puzzles and where are the handholds. It's all good. Ryan, you said you can't stay. I don't know if you're there. All good, bud. Thank you.
Message coming in.
Holy shit. I know, Ryan, I know your numbers have not always been, you've talked to me about the numbers, but welcome, Ryan and friends. Ryan sends me a message. He can't stay, just a host. It's probably wrong. He probably means the numbers. He stopped a little while ago. You're right. Ryan's... it says Ryan is hosting you for 74 viewers. Well, regardless of whether it is 1 or 5 or 75, cheers, Ryan. Thank you for the host. If you're out there, have a good one, man. And I know Ryan was in earlier, and I mentioned him, but everyone, when you get a chance, another great streamer on Twitch for you to check out. And he's been playing Saints Row, which we've been talking about, how awesome that is. So when you get a chance, check out Ryan and give him a follow. He says he stopped a little while ago, so he doesn't expect the number to be correct, but that's a cool glitch to have. You host people to have Twitch think you're some crazy numbers lately. Up to 183, he says. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. The numbers on a lot of the alerts being wrong is part of why I turned off the number display on the alerts. All right, map check. The person I owe the Herald. Bribe the Heralds. Right. If need be, bribe the Heralds. Let's hit the poster, hit the viewpoint. I want to sync a few more viewpoints. Just while I'm thinking about it. Ah, there's a tomb. Assassin tomb. What do you say we do that? Let's sync some more viewpoints, and before we go back to the mission, let's check out an assassin tomb. Oh, S7. S7's feeling mean.
Patching it through.
Oh no, you were teasing. Self-deprecation. I gotcha. Cheers, S7. Thank you for the host, man. Thank you, brother. I guess we could go straight to the tomb. No, let's get these two viewpoints, then we'll go to the tomb. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? Oh, please.
You make it look easy, friend.
You don't want to tell me to get down. It'll be very inconvenient for you. You should just leave well enough alone. Let me climb where I want to climb, and then no one has to get stabbed in the neck. It's really very simple. So when we were talking about heights, I mentioned how Assassin's Creed used to trigger my fear of heights. I guess I trailed off, rambled on somewhere. Anyways, this series, more than any other, has sort of tempered my fear of heights in games. Not in real life, but this series is what led me to no longer feel, usually, any physical reaction from heights. So I wonder if I could do Mirror's Edge now. I might be able to. It's possible. None of the guards hear a 180-pound object go splat. No. It's beyond their range. Where are the arrows? Oh, fast travel. Fast travel stations. Okay. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Okay, that was on purpose. We'll just go with on purpose. You left all your lights on all day, Spruce Goose. House lights? Like outdoor ones, or are you generally quite responsible about your lights? I am. Sort of depends on the room. I'm bad in some rooms about leaving lights on, and I'm better in others. You know how a lot of people are bad about leaving the water running when they brush their teeth? I mean, it's a really bad one. Total pointless waste of water, right? Well, I lean towards doing that if I stand in the bathroom. I was having a really hard time breaking that habit, and I tricked myself by I walk out of the bathroom now. And if while I'm brushing my teeth, I walk out of the bathroom to brush my teeth, I have no trouble. My brain clicks and goes, oh, you're leaving the bathroom. Well, let's turn the water off. But if I actually stand there to brush my teeth, then I forget. I just don't think about it. So that's, tricked myself. It works. More casual, more arcadey, and thereby much improved. In many ways, that is an improvement, making it more casual, because it allows the series to have a wider appeal. It can be really tricky in this one, and if you don't have many hours in the game or in the series, it can be extremely frustrating to just, whoa, randomly jump off in some direction. A lot of people do not have patience for that. They need it to work, or they will not enjoy playing the game, and that's... You know, that's important to keep in mind when you're making a game. If you want it to have wide appeal, sometimes you do have to simplify things that are beautifully complicated but less practical. And I think that's what happened. There was just no way they could keep adding that much complexity. Things like the, what do you call it, grappling in Syndicate? They had to make it really easy to use, or it was just gonna scramble people's brains. It was already scrambling mine. I said it earlier, one of the things I like about 2, even though the parkour is multi-button, is that there aren't so many systems stacked on top of it. Combat is fairly simple, accessories are few and fairly simple. I even like some of the parkour limitations. RoboCop, you or someone asked about Chronicles earlier, and I guess I never really answered it. I have not played any of the Chronicles. I have one of them, which was the first Chronicles to be released. I'm pretty sure that's the one I have. Maybe came as a bundle? Was it in an Ubisoft Humble Bundle? Yeah, the grappling hook. Good stuff. I mean, I like cool tools. I like flying around the city, but I hear Spurkling. Whoa, watch yourself. Watch yourself. Ah! See, that's a lot harder to do in the later games. Just fumble and lose your grip and fall to your death. No, that's not what I meant. RoboCop, not at all. I was just trying. I realized I never answered the question before when it came up. I totally spaced talking about Chronicles. So what's good about them? What do people like about Chronicles? Why are you up here? 'Cause stuff? If they were able to scale all the games, wouldn't that be cool? Some games are very hard to imagine the developers doing a real difficulty adjustment. Not impossible to imagine. Hold on. From a design perspective, but there's a lot of development resources that would go into whatever kind of difficulty scaling. And if it's not just super easy, example would be damage sponges. So many games add difficulty by adding hit points to the enemies. Well, that's the stupidest way to go. It adds nothing to the game. It's like, oh, we hear you like pressing that button, so press it 10 more times per enemy. It's not really difficulty, it's padding. However, there are games that add hit points that also do a very good job. I mean, Dark Souls would be one. Obviously, enemies get a lot more hit points in NG+, but... Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. I've redeemed a few Uplay rewards for some weapons and clothing. Nothing fancy. I've never really pursued it, but...
His shadows are his...
I'm sure I have just what you need. Somewhere in the back, perhaps.
Does something ail you, friend?
The Division tried to scale by adding more enemies and different types, but in the end it turned into hit points. Hit points, health points. I mean, it often does. I don't mean to criticize it too much. It is almost a necessary part.
That's it. I'm back if you
In
need me.
many games, it would be weird to not pump the difficulty by making it a little harder to take things down, and that can't always be done by increasing the AI complexity or cool stuff like that.
I have served dukes, princes, kings. Only the most wealthy.
But who really likes hit point sponges? At least the cool thing about the Uplay rewards is that they are often useful in game. At least I've only really done them for Assassin's Creed, but getting a nice sword or a nice gun or a cool looking outfit that you don't have to buy, that you can redeem just by having played some of the other games. I like it. I like it. It's a good use. I don't have a lot of love for Uplay. Uplay 14 hours of my first Unity playthrough on stream. We played 14 hours, and then I changed my Uplay name to Entropic J for stream display purposes. And even though I did not have Cloud Sync on, it overwrote my local saves after changing the profile name. Nuked them. They were gone. There was nothing to be recovered. And it was all from one day, so it hadn't made it into my own backups yet.
Di Grazia, stay away from the artwork on the walls. And when your men paint the dome, take care not to disturb any of the sacred relics in the lanterna on top. They are the most important artifacts in our church.
Yes, yes, Padre. Just make sure to pay us the full sum for our work.
Did you report about it, RoboCop? What is that question about? Il Duomo's secret. Explore Basilica Santa Maria del Fiore and find the assassin seal hidden within. Climb up to the top of the door. Entropic, you're back from Lurktown. Greetings, welcome back. Brother, it's been too long. Find the assassin's sarcophagus. Although there are plenty of jumping puzzles in the later Creed games, I remember some of these. Not where to go, not that kind of memory. My memory's not that good. But I remember being in these places and familiar viewpoints. Oh, I know this room. Yeah, I've never been big on the pumpkin beers myself. Not even around the holidays. Apricot. I've done an apricot ale. Pyramid apricot. Very good. That's like a dinner beer for me. Oh, I gotcha. RoboCop, you got a little lost and I was talking about Uplay. Ah, yeah. Something went wrong. It wasn't the rewards. Did I report about it? The save game being lost. I did not report it. I did not report it. We switched to Syndicate and ended up coming back to Unity at another time. Which was okay. It was fun. I didn't mind replaying the beginning of Unity. But it was more exciting the first time. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not one of those people who absolutely loves pumpkin pie. I've had some excellent pumpkin pies, but it's not my favorite type of pie, so I don't always like it. Oh, looky there. We got a shortcut if you fall. How nice is that?
Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
That kind of stuff did not keep happening. Creed did not include shortcuts as you worked your way through jumping puzzles in the later games. Or did they? I don't remember any. Did they do that in 3? Maybe Brotherhood and Revelations. I haven't played those. And there you go. Figuring people would jump off in that direction. They said, we better give them a shortcut. They're going to get angry. Maybe up, yeah, up and over. Oh, by the way, as I fall to the ground again, it's time for our next raffle. It's time for our next raffle. The last one was open to everyone. And that was for Outlast. We've now done a whole bunch of them. Have we done like 8 or 9 of them already? So the next one is for... It's going to be for regulars only. So if you have been in the channel at least 15 hours, you can check it with the hours command or the chaos command. Then you'll be eligible for this next one. It is going to be for Far Cry Blood Dragon. So it's a standalone Far Cry 3 DLC. You do not need to have Far Cry 3 to play Blood Dragon, and it is 80s themed. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. And this is a Uplay code. Speaking of Uplay, perfect time to be talking about Uplay. What we're doing here is we've been having raffles every hour today to celebrate 2,500 follows from this weekend. And the remaining raffles are for This War of Mine, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, Rayman Origins, and a very special raffle at the end for subscribers, GameWisp subscribers, for a game of your choice on the platform of your choice. And you can all thank Snow Owl for that. Right now, we're going to be doing Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. And this is a Uplay key. Uplay, it is PC. And this one is for regulars. So, check your hours with Chaos or Hours. 15 plus hours means regular, and you can join. So if anyone's interested, and if no one is, that's okay. There was almost no one went in for Outlast. I was surprised. We've had some fun raffles all day. Some people were getting quite into, and then almost no one went for Outlast. But I'm so glad that Iceman is going to play it. Will I get partnered with Twitch? Let's ask the 8-Ball. I would love to know. Yes, definitely. Well, if the 8-Ball is correct, then it will happen. There's your answer, Myth Alex. Let's hope the 8-Ball is correct. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, Mustaches. Cheers. Mustaches, you're in. Jordan, you're in. Thank you, Jordan. I'm going to let that run for a few minutes. We'll take... What do you mean? Congratulations. Because the 8-Ball thinks it'll happen? It's an awesome mug. It's an awesome mug. And Spruce Goose, B. Kimberly sent me this mug. She's actually sent me this mug on a backup. They are very cool. Double-walled steel mug. Keeps things good and cold. Richie Hollis, we're going about another 3 hours. How are you doing, Richie? And then I'll have to wear a Twitch shirt. Them's the rules. You're doing good? Awesome. What kind of a week do you have on your plate?
Message coming in.
Hey, Antonok, thanks for the host, man. Welcome. Good evening. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not a rule that you have to always wear their shirts. I don't know. I don't really know. Did they ask you do they encourage you to wear pieces of flair? Are you encouraged to wear the shirts as often as possible? It would be weird. They obviously don't require everyone. So I don't know if that's more spontaneity or actually is encouraged. Richie, been finishing university assignments till the final goes in. What is the name of this assassin? Oh, of the assassin. It's Ezio Auditore. Ezio Auditore, although Ezio has also been said a little bit. Just like some people say Altair, and it was pronounced Altair. Pronunciations are weird. Ezio Auditore de Firenze. I'm a little hesitant. Is this really where I need to go? Yay! For another shortcut. Oh, that's sweet. Ha! Antonak, you're a firm believer that the city should not be allowed to put down manure when it's 80 degrees outside. Ouch. I think we want to be on the far side. Now, when I fall to the ground, remember we have a new ladder. What I'd like is not to fall to the ground, but to get to the far side of this arch. Maybe we can actually do it here. Nope. So there's one of the places you're likely to first fall to the ground after getting into this room. Hence the next shortcut, because that was a pretty long series of jumps to get here. Very nice. Go shortcuts. All right. Oh, bud. Is this guy the young Ezio? Yes, this is Ezio. Correct. And his father and brothers were hung before his eyes. On the day they were supposed to be acquitted, he had delivered information that was supposed to serve as evidence for their acquittal. It was all supposed to be more of a formality at that point. And when Ezio showed up, he had been betrayed by the one he delivered the note to. He helped his mother and sister escape. And now he's working with his uncle. And he's beginning to learn about the Assassins and the Templars. Just beginning. Just beginning. See, I remember these. Again, not the exact progression of how to get through them, but I remember being in these rooms, having to spend time to figure them out. Procyon, how you doing today? You were happy to see 2 bring back platforming, and the sequels kind of forgot about it. Yeah, we've talked about that some today. How the parkour became much simpler in the later games, but one of the... They didn't really have to take away the puzzles, though. They could have had more platforming in the later ones, even as they simplified the parkour. So it was a weird decision. Anyways, Procyon, how are you? Go up, up, up. Not quite. Maybe? Nope. You could get beer sponsors. Something tells me that's going to be in the fine print. That's a no-no. Might be able to go up here. Yes. Oh! Wrecked! Here rests Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Oh, that hurt. Huh? Yeah, I agree. The 2013 Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider both had the right idea about platforming. They were fun. More of it even in the second one, in Rise. You can highlight that, Jordan. You can highlight that. I just had a nasty fall is all. RoboCop. I could probably show you where it was. Why would he fall like that? It's a damn good question. It was right here. It was right here. I don't know why he missed it so badly. So basically, I was trying to jump to that beam, and notice how there's a flag in front of the beam. I think he caught on the flag instead of jumping to the beam correctly. So Jordan, if you want to use the highlight command, you can just type exclamation mark. Yeah, there you go, like Lamia did. You can use HL, or if you want to spell out highlight, it's the same. So, go! Oh! That was not any better! That one was totally on me. I did a double jump. Double jump. Ah! Woo! Okay. Uno más. The raffle. Thank you, Lamia. All right, before I die again. Does anyone else, any regulars of the channel, interested in Far Cry Blood Dragon? It's a Uplay PC code for Blood Dragon. Right now, you got very good odds. Jordan and Mustaches. Just got 2 in there right now. It's your last chance. If anyone wants any regulars, 15 or more hours in the channel, now's the time. Blood Dragon. Blood Dragon. And you do not need to have Far Cry 3. It is standalone. Ah! 3 times a charm! Son of a... Ah! Ah! Before these 3 deaths, I only had 1, right? And it was that I desynced because I didn't assassinate the first Hidden Blades assassination tutorial guy fast enough. I walked up to him too slowly. How does one enter though? Procyon. Type raffle. It's for PC. Uplay code for Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Alright, Procyon, you're in there. You're in there. Cold player, you're in there. Alright, I'm glad I asked. It's always nice to see more than 2 people in a raffle entry. Okay. We might need a J-Oops command. We really might, Kim. We really might. 3 in a row. Alright, we're closing it up. You've got a 1 in 4 chance. And the winner is... Jordan! Congratulations, Jordan! Hey, Far Cry. Blood Dragon coming your way. Cheers, Jordan. Congrats. Congratulations. Let me send that your way. Far Cry. Awesome. Remember, Jordan, this one is for Uplay, so not Steam. This is not Steam. Uplay key. Sweet. Let me know if you have any trouble with that. Should be good to go. Okay, the next one will be in an hour, more like 45 minutes since I keep going off schedule. And that one will be for This War of Mine, and anyone will be able to join. This War of Mine is... I bought it before it went into a Humble Bundle. I want to play it sometime. I need to find the right time to play it. It is a different sort of survival game. It is meant to get you thinking. It's meant to be very, very somber. I think it's even procedurally generated. But you have to keep a band of survivors alive in a post-war setting where humans are very dangerous to each other. And you have to make supply runs, and you have to deal with temperatures and night and day and food and shelter. And I don't know a whole lot about it, but you're very welcome, Jordan. But I've wanted to play it, so I've got it, and now I've got an extra key for it. And actually, we're going to give another one away on May 11th. This one is from Reeker. Reeker, if you happen to be out there lurking, cheers to you. Reeker was one of my very first viewers back in May of last year, and he showed up a few days ago. Hadn't seen him in a long time, and he has donated that key for This War of Mine. All right, wish me luck. Shit! I should have waited for you to wish me luck. I just said wish me luck, and then I went. No luck. So if I do a... This jump! This is why I need to get some video editing software ready to go. I mean, I have a few things, but I don't have any good software that I'm comfortable with. I haven't really used any in a long time, or much at all. I want to be able to take a few clips like that and make one highlight with the 4 deaths without all the time in between. It's not like I need anything fancy to do that. I just need to get in the habit of doing it. Do you see that extra little hook? Do you see that extra little hook? That's what I'm aiming for now. Oh! There we go. Now we're talking. Not up there, but over there. Not this purpose. I like the Weird Al version, Celador. Another one rides the bus. And another comes on, and another comes on. Another one rides the bus. Hey, he's gonna sit by you. Another one rides the bus. That was a different jump. That was a different jump, though. It was a different jump. And that was kind of a classic early Assassin's Creed fail, actually, because you could misaim your free jumps. So you have to hold down the high profile. They call it the high profile button. And when you hold down the high profile button, that's when the free jump, the jumping and the free running really becomes available by using the A button with it. Because it's free running, it doesn't snap to things the same way. So it's very easy to jump off target, and they kind of changed it in the later games. It was part of the simplification of the parkour, is that it was very hard to miss aim because you would stick, even while free running, because it all went down to one button, and it was really easy to stick a jump like that. Really hard to mess it up. And now, as you can see, I really just need to, it needs to be aimed just right. Maybe I can't even jump to that thing, but I'm going this way and this way. Man. In all the games, the Assassin's Creed games I played, did each of them have the same mistake where you can't jump and grab the ledge? It's different. There's different ways to screw up in the later ones. Well, I have played this Procyon, but it's been years. So, okay, ready to roll, baby. You're stopping back in to say hi before going to sleep. Thank you. Thank you. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. The horror, Bob. The horror. The horror. At least I've got this jump down now. Okay, let's check our surroundings. What if I'm looking at this all wrong? I mean, this part looks fine, and I don't remember the solution, so I just assumed I was going to that. But maybe I'm not. You know what? I think I see what's up. I need to go over here. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying possibly an impossible jump. Let's try this. Let's try this. It doesn't actually look like it should be an impossible jump, but maybe it was not intended to be made. Hey, camera. Well, that was trolly. What now? Is this the part you were talking about with the camera? Uh-oh. He's hanging here. He doesn't want to go anywhere. He's just hanging. Hang or drop. Why did you even let me grab this thing then? Now that's trolly. What? Dying would have been better. We had a better checkpoint. Jeez. Critical doesn't want to play this now. Up! Up, senor, up! So, RoboCop, what do you think? Should I not have been allowed to hang there? We can't afford another highlight. I have memories of doing this repeatedly from my original playthrough way before Twitch. Yeah, it's worse than death. Death would have been better. Please let me die if I'm gonna fall like that. We can go all the way up. Oopsie daisy, oopsie daisy, oopsie daisy. This is where the checkpoint was, so we're back there. That wasn't too bad. It was good practice. You never knew it would do that. Yeah, I guess that... I don't know. From an angle, I actually thought that wasn't a flag. That wasn't a banner. I thought it was just a post, is why I went there. Okay. All right. Decision time. We can try to make this jump again, which I thought was legit, but I've screwed it up twice. We can go back this way, but what I ended up doing was, it just doesn't, I don't know. Something wasn't right. But look, there's a feather or a chest or a sparkly over there. And maybe that's all it is. But what would I be grabbing? Since this one, that swing down to the lower one, and then you can crawl around. But you see how there's... Do you see what I grabbed and dropped from, and how there's no sign of there being a flag? I guess I could flip to the other side here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Do you see? There's a flag. There's a banner here, and you can't see it, but there's a banner right there. And it's the post at the bottom of it that I was hanging from. And I can't get through that banner, so that's no way to go. I think I would need to jump from here over to the chandelier. So it's either go for this jump or go for the chandelier. And even if I do, I think I have to come back. I think I have to make this jump. It's gotta happen. Do it! Yes! Alright. Whatever the treasure is, we don't need it. How about the correct side of the ladder, though? RoboCop, thank you for hanging out today. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. More of this tomorrow and Thursday and Friday and maybe even Saturday. Yes, that jump. Not failing that jump was almost chump worthy. So we're going around the outside. But you have a couple failed jumps like that and you start to doubt yourself. At least I do. At least I do. Which makes more sense. No, not out on that ledge. Let's go out on this post. Also, if you were thinking you don't want to do this, if you had to play the game, you wouldn't want to do this, you don't have to do these Assassin's Tombs. They are optional. I think all of them. I don't think you're forced to do even one. So this is, there goes the camera. Camera wants something. What does the camera want? Possibly. Maybe. Maybe not. No! Oh god, he just like started to go somewhere. Oh, don't just go. How about over here? There you go. That probably won't work. How about you jump to where that ladder is? No, is that where I climbed up? Am I going around in circles? What am I, now I'm confused. Where am I going? Up there. Oh. Oh. Oh! Oh, they said. Shit. I shouldn't have jumped back down here. I gotta go around in a circle. It's part of why they turn the camera that way, to make it more obvious that this is what you need to do. Yeah, it was not necessarily obvious, but... Oh, God, those camera angles. There's one. Can't recall her name immediately. Contextual camera. more loot in these than the Tomb Raider tombs. It was obvious. Shush! It wasn't even obvious to me, and I've done it before. Still wasn't obvious. Neither memory nor my skills of observation allowed me to see that I was going up, 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 and that I needed to keep going up. There's tunnel vision for you. Checkpoint reached. Seal of Iltani collected. 2 of 6. 2 of 6. What was the first one? Do I actually have another one? Camera, please. Is there not a better way out? You gonna make me go in reverse? Because I will get killed doing that. That's... Are you even kidding me? I'm going back up. Is there another way out? There's got to be another way out. There's got to be a better way out. I suppose it's obvious. Yes! Open window. There's a window in the treasure room. So I found it right about the time you say it. It's okay. Oh, that was for caps. That was for caps. It was automatic. You realize I'm reading chat, scrolling by, as well as playing the game, and sometimes focusing on one thing at the exclusion of everything else. Do you know what the exclusion of everything else means? I might be looking at Ezio's armor and not see a message on the screen that you see. Just whoosh. Even if it's at an important moment. So, yeah. Glad you put that in caps. Did it feel better? Did it feel good? Do you feel better? Oh, they said, you can't make this jump, so I fell on my face. Oh, they said, you're supposed to get on the plank, so I tried climbing a flag. Oh, they said, there's a better way out, so I tried going back all the way to the start. Man, was that one of the lore stones from Reckoning, or do my ears deceive me? Procyon, that was awesome. That's in Reckoning, the lore stone that sounds like is one of my favorite lore stones in Reckoning. Oh, they said. That's what I'm thinking of. Every time you ever hear me say that, oh, they said. That's what I'm thinking of. It's the lore stone in Reckoning. You can still maintain your integrity because you were timed out automatically, purged. It wasn't technically backseating. It was all right. It's okay. Queen of the Webwood. I'm so glad you know it well. Procyon, that's sweet. Cheers for the reference. And that actress was really good. I liked a lot of the voice acting in Reckoning. I look forward to playing it on stream again sometime. It was the first game I played last year in May. Very first game I ever played on Twitch. And it's one of my favorite RPGs too. Well, we did the one tomb. Let's get let's get both of these viewpoints. Let's go to both of these viewpoints. Let's do them the other directions. Let's go to this one. Maybe first. Now we need to find... we made it out on the roof. Now we need to find a safe way down, which ideally would be a leap of faith, but we might have to go in stages. that was a little much. Yeah, Amalur didn't get enough credit. It also, yeah, Amalur was, there would have been one. I didn't see it, but there would have been one. There's the haystack for it. Now I just need another one. It was really too bad what happened all around. If the team had stayed together, they might have added some further content to the game. Of course, they're working on an MMO. Who knows? Maybe a single-player sequel even. So much potential Amalur had. So much potential unfulfilled. But the whole legal snafu over the state of Rhode Island and the investors. What a mess. What a mess. And the rights were never bought, right? In the auction. They were auctioned but not purchased. So the rights reverted to the state of Rhode Island, and I think the state of Rhode Island still owns the IP rights for the series. So Project Copernicus, which was the code name for the MMO that was being developed. Big, huge engine. I really liked it. The engine used in Amalur was excellent. It wasn't the most detailed, but it played quite smoothly. I really like the combat. You'd better be quiet. Too late! So there is a codex page in this building. Yeah, 2 had some of the best themes in the series. Introduced some nice themes. How much of the music in 2 was reused from 1? Since I haven't played 1. Oh, I was kidding. I was inside. That was evil. Become anonymous. Or just wall jump and kill everyone with air assassinations if you can. Would have been cooler with another air assassination. I think you just stabbed him in the dick. That's evil. That was kind of mean. Kind of mean.
I've never seen such an evil man.
A body. Oh my God! And what a stench!
And what a stench! It just died. He just died. Why would there be a stench? Bobbit. Bobbit. Lorena? Lorena Bobbit? I'm no Lorena Bobbit. To at least get that poster. It was kind of a dick move. It was a completely new OST, only reprising the main theme. Well, he did a great job. I don't want to bribe that guy. We're just gonna go. We're gonna go find another poster. There's one nearby. Aye. Yep, nice wall jumping. Up, up, up. How about up? I vote for up. Thank you. Where'd they hide that poster? Other side of the wall? Sometimes... Ezio, you're making things more complicated than they need to be. Whoa, whoa, where am I hanging? Okay. That'll work. That'll do. That'll do. Ospedale degli Innocenti. Probably did not say that right. There's also a glyph somewhere around here. Rebecca says one of those strange glyphs Sean mentioned is on this landmark. Designed by Filippo Brunelleschi. And opened in 1445. The Ospedale degli Innocenti, Hospital of the Innocents. Ospedale. Okay. Was an orphanage for unwanted babies. Apparently the Florentines were a feisty bunch since it was the first of its kind in Europe. Babies were typically abandoned in a basin in the front, although later transactions were facilitated by the introduction of a rotating horizontal wheel, which moved infants into the building without the parents being seen. Are you getting this? Some parents weren't just ejecting their love child, they were making money off them. Many a mother abandoned her baby in order to be hired by the Ospedale as a wet nurse so she could be paid to feed her own child. Wow. Boys were tutored in various professions by the Ospedale's staff, while girls were usually trained to become nuns or wives. Hanging? I don't know if I just got pickpocketed or not, but I'm not terribly interested in chasing someone right now. Yeah, I figured he robbed me. I don't even know how much money I have. See, the truth is, it's so hard for me to see how much I've even got that I wouldn't... I mean, I don't know. Still have 15,000. Last I checked, I had 15,000. All looks good to me. Yeah, I really have no idea. Did he take your raisins? You haven't met a guy yet with the name My Fez is Cool. You're gonna start with bow ties, huh? I think you lucked out with mustaches. Sometimes not getting your first choice works out. When I came out to Colorado, I thought I wanted to go to school in Boulder. And Boulder turned me down, and Fort Collins said, "Come on." And as it turns out, I would not have enjoyed living in Boulder. And I really like Fort Collins. Sometimes not getting your first choice is a good thing. Moving like the wind, really? Who was moving like the wind? Surely not I. The school here was originally an agricultural school in Tropic. The Aggies, they used to be called the Aggies. And now it's the CSU Rams. The sports team was once the Aggies because it was an agricultural school. Sure. Yeah, yes. Finish later. Conversation for later. Sometimes not getting your first choice is a good thing. Reminds you of your middle school science teacher. He once told us he wanted to get into medical school, but scored too low on the exam. Worked out great for him. Come on. I was going to read that verbatim, and then I did anyways because I already started. But all right, I guess we're going back down. This way. This way. Mustaches plus boobs are better. There you go. In case you ever need another account. If you ever get perma global banned, you can go with mustaches plus boobs are better. It's mission time. It's also getting really close to the next raffle. So I know the times have been weird today, break times, raffle times, but we're about to start a whole new memory. And we've synchronized all the viewpoints, and we did an Assassin's Tomb. So what I'd like to do is get the next raffle going before starting that, and probably take my break before starting that. This will be the last break of the stream. How are the frames doing? They're doing okay. We're coming up on 7 o'clock. I would like to stream another 2.5 hours. If the stream suddenly dies, that would be my internet provider. It has a lot of trouble. A lot of nights, great many nights, and it's usually around 7:30, which is 45 minutes from now. So if we have any trouble, that's when it's likely to be. If the stream dies, I will see you all tomorrow. As it is, though, let's do the raffle for the last... well, this raffle is the last one that's available to everyone. We're going to raffle this War of Mine. Is that the correct name? Let me reset that. And thank you, Reeker, if you're out there. This War of Mine. It's a Steam key, and this is a very, very dark procedural survival game. And anyone can join this one. I'll have a couple minutes to enter. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. And if you haven't heard of the game, go ahead and look it up real quick. I think you'll find it interesting. It's probably not for everyone. I'd like to play it sometime. It will get streamed sometime, but no idea when. I kind of feel like I need to be in the right mindset for it. So, okay, I'll just take my break now while this is open, while this raffle's open. Quick break, last break of the night, and then I'll come back. We'll do a couple more hours. We'll do this memory. We'll start this memory, and we'll see how far we go. Mustaches, you're in. Antonok, Creeps, Entropic, Procyon, you're all in. Spruce Goose, it's a pretty interesting game. Have you played it or looked into it? I'm going to disappear here for a few minutes, and I will see you all real soon. Let's go with... what have we not listened to? Cool. Be right back.